Hello, hello, you guys. Today, the next 24 hours is going to be a very exciting time. I'm going to be taking you guys along with me just at the Abbotsford airport right now. I'm going to be boarding a flight in a few minutes here. It's late in the evening on a Saturday night. It's not late in the evening, it's 8 o'clock. I'm going to be flying from here to Saskatoon. I'm meeting my brother Sancho and another one of our, another pilot, Dave. And we're going to be flying an A-Star back here. One of our customers bought a new A-Star out in Ontario. Sancho and Dave flew it back to there, and I'm going to be meeting them there and flying it the last stretch home. So I get the privilege to do that and yeah, get some A-Star time. I want to take you guys along for it. I know you're going to enjoy it. Morning, you guys. Fun flight over here, short night, but we have arrived, and Sanch and Dave are just getting the helicopter ready right now. She's a beauty, you guys. Take a look. Astar B3e, not brand new, but close enough. It is unreal. I'll show you guys more later when it's outside and ready to go. But Dave, good to see you, buddy. Sanch is getting the pre-flight done over here.
Hey, morning.
Nice.
On the B3e.
The B3e. That's awesome. We've got Carter and Philip, who are Sancho's family from Saskatchewan, his wife's family, and they housed them for yesterday. Get a little bit of relaxing time, and then we're gonna continue on. All right, just rolled her out. It's crispy out here. Carter, how cold is it? It feels like -20. Yeah, it's pretty cold. No, but look at this blue sky we got. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo. Good day. All right, all fueled up, hangar's paid, everything's good to go. Now Sanch gets to teach me how to fly this thing. That's gonna be the fun part. I'm a pretty bad student, so we'll see how long it takes for me to get this thing figured out. Lots of new stuff.
15 seconds.
15 seconds. I think I could fly it. It's just all the other stuff that I'm worried about. So. All right, last walk around on this thing. Lots to check. Yeah, he kind of made a little bit of a mess there. Yep. Autopilot's off right now?
It's off, yeah.
Okay, cool. And we're going westbound, so this way.
Yeah, so we can depart staying south of 27 at all times.
Okay.
That's 27 over to the
27
right
straight
there.
to beside us there?
Yeah.
Okay. And Saskatoon Tower, it's helicopter A-Star Foxtrot Kilo Oscar Lima, ready for a lift at the Aeroshell Center.
Kilo Lima Oscar Tower, lift off from the apron near discretion, proceed on course. What altitude are you planning for
4,500.
Calgary?
45? I'm looking for 4,500 for Kilo Oscar Lima.
Right skid. You start centering to the left again, otherwise it wants to rotate off that right side. There we go.
Okay, tails up clear there.
Like flying a cabin.
Alright. And we're sitting at 87%. 70. Where am I looking? Oh, that guy, okay.
Go above 80%.
Okay.
Then maintain it above 80%.
Warning,
Okay.
obstacle.
A little bumpy in the back here, guys.
Oh, sorry, buddy.
You opened your wastegate again.
Oh.
There's a cycle.
Oh, that's a cycle.
So keep her above like 85% or so.
Okay. Do you want to throw a little friction on to keep it there? Or?
Yeah. Just rotate it a little bit tighter in the back. Down at the bottom.
Oh, the bottom there.
Yeah, just a little bit of friction there.
Then you can go hand off and
Yeah.
stay there all day.
85, nice. Sweet! Wow, this thing pretty much flies itself.
Like I said,
We don't even have autopilot on it. It's so smooth. Wow, that's nice. Okay, let's dial up some headings here. Where are we going? We're going straight to Calgary?
CYYC.
CYYC?
Go.
Direct to?
Yeah. Go.
Nice. A little over to the left. Just coming up, not too far from Drumheller right now. So you kind of get a bit of the ravines in here and stuff like that. Drumheller is just off to our right. Not too far, about 10 miles right now. Yeah, 10 miles away. And we are currently showing 31 minutes from Calgary Airport. All right, you guys, day 2 here, and we are attempting a second time here to make it through the rocks. We didn't actually get past Calgary yesterday just because the weather was really bad throughout the mountains. Today, the weather's a little bit better, but we do have a lot of turbulence, and so we're going to hopefully not be dealing with too much turbulence. Luckily, it's an Astar. It's a heavy helicopter. It can handle it. We're full of fuel. But yeah, hopefully we get reasonable enough weather to be able to make this leg today. So we're just getting fueled up. Everything else is ready, and we're ready to go here.
All right, guys, we are off and climbing here. We're just coming through 6,300 feet, headed for 6,500. We're direct westbound right now, so we were getting a lot of bad reports of really terrible weather, which we probably still will hit, but right now we're actually quite...
Oscar Lima, did you want 6,500 westbound?
Yeah, 6,500 is fine for now, and we can climb whenever available. We're going to be probably needing 10 to start with.
Okay, Kilo Oscar Lima, roger. Climb 8,500 then for now.
8,500 for now for Kilo Oscar Lima. Okay, perfect. So yeah, we're just, let me show you out the window here. We're seeing this right now.
Heads up for Kilo Oscar Lima. All the rides for the bigger jets are getting moderate turbulence in that 8,000 vicinity, so if you wanted to stay lower for a bit, that's more than fine. Just let me know what you get.
Okay, I'm happy at 6.5 for now, and then as we get closer to the hills here, we'd be happy to climb up.
Roger.
Alright, yeah, so this is what we're getting at the first row of mountains here. So we're going to see, we were going to divert a bit south down to Cranbrook, but we might just keep it direct line, as you can see right here, straight for Kelowna. So right now it's saying an hour and 50 minutes to Kelowna. So you can see that right there, hour and 50 minutes, and we have 3 hours and 2 minutes of fuel based on our current torque of just about 90%. We're going to probably just bump that down ever so slightly. We've got a cruise speed right now of 107 knots, but I am climbing slightly, so I do have to level this out a little bit and keep us there. Probably level out at about 120 knots or something. Ground speed right now is 115, so we're actually no wind at the moment as far as negative effects, so it's pretty good and it's pretty stable. I'm sure we're going to get rocked through the Rockies, no pun intended, but right now we're looking pretty good. Everybody's happy? Sanch, you happy?
Yeah, so far
Dave?
so good.
Dave? You happy in the bag?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, we're going to make Dave sick today, I think, with this this turbulence we're expected, but anyways, it's all good. Okay, we're just coming into Cranbrook here. Made it through the hills with not crazy turbulence because we kept it down pretty low. Crow's Nest Pass was our friend on that one. Got bumped around pretty good in some spots, but overall pretty good. So now we're on short final, about 2.5 minutes away from Cranbrook Airport.
All right, fuel has arrived. This is a thirsty beast. It, depending on your altitude, it burns 50 gallons an hour. We were up a bit higher, so it was burning down around 45 gallons an hour. 42 actually was the best that we saw. So that was nice. This is the B3e model. So this is kind of the newest model, also known as the Airbus H125. And beautiful helicopter. This thing only has 300 hours on it, and it is an amazing machine. Riding through that turbulence, you guys, I obviously am way more used to small helicopters, Robinsons, R44, R66, the Cavalry G2, the Schweitzer 300. Those are kind of the helicopters that I have the most hours in. So flying something like this, you know, through those rocks, we were getting rocked around with some pretty, you know, they were calling it moderate, in some places severe turbulence, and this thing just rides through it like a tank. It literally feels like a tank riding through that turbulence. Really unbelievable. Amazing experience. You know, you still have that gut feeling from the Robinson of like, this is really bad, I shouldn't be here. But then at the same time, you know, the helicopter is just, you know, you feel it, but it's just riding through it way more stably. It was a nice feeling, very reassuring, so that's nice. Luckily now, so we're in Cranbrook. The big rocks are past. Those are the main Rockies right there. Those are the ones that are up, you know, 12, 13,000 feet. And then now we've got just a smaller range in front of us. I call it smaller, but it's still, you know, 8 to 10,000 feet is kind of the tops of those ones. So, but the turbulence is supposed to be better kind of as we continue on to the west. So it's definitely going to get lighter, and this weather is just absolutely amazing. We were seeing lots of different conflicting reports of, you know, lower ceilings, some snow and things like that. So we're happy to have this right now.
Okay, let's give you guys a little bit of a tour through this thing. So I'm still learning a lot of this stuff as well, but GPS that we're using down here is we're kind of setting up for terrain. There we go. Terrain and also for frequencies. This is our main comm that we're using for frequencies and radio. Then we go to this guy here for just kind of ETAs. That's pretty much all we're using that one for. That one is second comm. And then this is our main display of all flight instruments. So telling us right now we're cruising at 85%. This is the first limit indicator telling us whichever our first limit will be out of these three right here. Fuel on the left and then temperature on the bottom. It's giving us, down here it's nice because it's giving us our current fuel burn rate. So it's 43 gallons per hour right now is what we're burning. And then this tells us how long we have until we run out of fuel. So 3 hours and 9 minutes, which is really nice still. 134 gallons of fuel there. That's looking good. This is engine and rotor RPM, so NR and N2. And then main warnings here. And then these guys here we're using for terrain as well as our track of where we're going to be going to. And then this one is also synthetic vision with our compass down here. And then we've got our two ribbons here for airspeed and altitude. That's kind of the main stuff. Got a iPad on the left here with ForeFlight running on it. And the ForeFlight is actually slaved to these guys, so when we pop something into ForeFlight, we can send it over to these, and then it'll go to these guys as well, which is really nice. And then a backup artificial horizon. And out the window, it is still looking pretty nice and sunny. A little bits of cloud kind of kicking around. Just down that valley right in front of us is Nelson. And then that's the little tiny community of Nakusp right down in there. This is the Upper Arrow Lake, I believe. And the turbulence has calmed way down, so it's way nicer to be up at altitude right now at 7,500 feet. Alright, so it's just shooting an approach into a ridge line here at 7,500 feet. And a bit of turbulence off the top here, so we're just going to take it nice and slow. Just doing a little bit of an OGE hover out here just to see how we're doing. We're up at about 75% right now. Always nice when it's telling you about that terrain. That's looking pretty good. 80%. Stable. Take it off this left side a little bit here.
Or you just get stuck to your butt.
Yeah. Gotta get nice and forward. Sweet. Touchdown, 7,500 feet. Lifting it back off again. Nice and stable. Got a positive rate of climb. And off we go, 90% coming off the top there. Sweet. Alright, just landed here in Kelowna. Gonna top off some fuel. And San's just getting the rotor brake for me. Thanks, buddy. Rotor brake. And then should be one short hop back to Abbotsford. We just wanted to make sure we had lots of juice in the tank, just in case we had to get some diversions and stuff going on there. Okay, so back to a little bit of autopilot flying, just kind of getting us over the straight and flat areas here, keeping us in a straight line. En route to Hope right now. We're going to kind of pick up the Coquihalla and the last little stretch into Hope, show you guys a little bit of the Coquihalla Highway, see if we can see any bridges or anything out. Looks like a little bit of snow off in that direction, and then a little bit of rain off in that direction, kind of where we're going. So we're going to probably have to drop it down as we get a little bit closer. We're right around 0 degrees Celsius right now, so not exactly the best temperature to be in some visible moisture, so we have to stay away from that. But other than that, it is cruising along pretty nice right now. Alright, so a couple things we're seeing here. Right down there next to that bridge, it's all washed out. And then up a little ways higher, there's a pretty good mudslide there across. Come across here, Sen. And then down below us here, that's all been washed out as well. So that's just at the edge of the bridge, so the bridge is definitely out of wash out there. Whoops. Yeah.
Yeah, southwestbound along the VFR route and following the river to Abbotsford, southeast of Hope area traffic.
Another one down in here. Pretty decent decent washout, not terrible, but it's right where the pipeline crosses there. That's not super great either.
Rain over Hope too.
Yeah, a little bit of rain over Hope. And that's the section I showed you guys a little while ago there. The highway totally washed out. And then there we are into Hope, you guys. Man, we made it! I mean, we're not in Abbotsford, but we made it through the crazy weather. How'd that feel?
Amazing. What a great trip.
Man, we got blessed. You guys got blessed on the first leg. The leg from Ontario to Saskatoon.
Yeah.
I mean, you could have had just the worst weather and you had sunny basically the whole way.
It was incredible, yeah.
Which was really amazing to see. You guys just crushed the hours there. And then I only came for the last little chunk, but this is fun. Look at that. Back into the Fraser Valley, just coming over top of Chilliwack, descending through 3000. There's Sumas Mountain in front of us. There is the flooding of the Sumas Prairie, still very, very flooded. It'll be interesting to see as we get a little closer if the water level has come down yet or not. But other than that, I mean, the Fraser's still way down. No issues there. We're due for a bit of rain this week, but nothing too serious. Yep. So up in front of us is a big Chinook helicopter, which probably is, I would guess, supplying or flying out supplies. I'm not sure what they're up to. I think it's military based on the color. And you can see the lake here, which actually has come down a lot from what I can tell. Looks much more shallow. Still just as expansive. Extensive? Expansive? Is that the right word? Expansive? But if you look at the highway here in front of us, one lane is actually fully open, which is pretty sweet. Yeah, there's traffic on it here. And then the other lane is still a little bit flooded, but it's definitely getting way closer. So that's nice. A bunch of vehicles on the highway here. I wonder if that's washed out or what. That's the Sumas Canal. Sumas traffic helicopter, Astar Kilo Oscar Lima, just coming over top of the Sumas Canal now at Highway 1, and going to be transiting westbound for Abbotsford. Yeah, that's a bit of a washout there. But this looks pretty good over here.
Traffic in sight, I'll be anchored back.
Tango Whiskey Kilo Tower traffic below the block a mile off direction is a R44 helicopter in the infield circuit at 700 feet. Just remain north of that aircraft and land the Tango Bay to your discretion.
Abbotsford Tower, good day, it's helicopter A-Star Foxtrot Kilo Oscar Lima with Lima.
Foxtrot Kilo Oscar Lima, sir.
Good day, Kilo Oscar Lima is at 1,600 feet, descending down to 1,000, coming up in the greenhouse, like to be bound for BC helicopters.
Kilo Oscar Lima Tower identified, wind 3607, altimeter 299.7, cleared inbound via the east route.
Kilo Oscar Lima. Alright guys, that's the end of it. Flooding's not nearly as bad over here. Alright, coming in for final, back to BC helicopters. We got AYQ over there, got the Chinook coming in for landing here. We got Sanch on the controls for the final touchdown here. Let the master take the controls for the last stretch.
200 turbulence from that arrived Chinook landing on the
yeah.
side.
I took that wind turbulence for
Valkyrie 61.
Nice. We checked the turbulence. I don't think we're going to be concerned by his turbulence, but we checked.
On 21.8, and I'll set down here on Delta.
Alright, Sanch, pressure's on, buddy.
Cross uniform tower, clear left Ranger 1.
We'll see if we fit on that pad.
Yeah, we'll see. It's gonna be snuggy.
The other B3 came into that pad
yeah,
too,
that's true, yeah.
Abbotsford Tower, this is helicopter Cavalry G2, Golf Uniform Tango Echo with Lima.
There's the toe of the skid right there. I'm sitting on it. Everybody's out to say hello.
Uniform Tango Echo, just over the Claiborne Towers, 1000, request inbound to BC helicopters.
Uniform Tango Echo Tower identified, winds column altimeter 299.7, cleared inbound via the McCalvert.
Uniform Tango Echo.
Ooh, look at this, like a pro, just smooth. Very nice. Yeah, that's about where you want it, right there. Nice. Just crushes it. Are the heels on?
I can't see.
Let's have a look. Yes, they are. Heels on the pad. Nice. Alright. Okay, guys, hope you enjoyed this one. If you did, give it a thumbs up, subscribe if you haven't already. We're going to talk to you on the next one. That was a fun flight in the A-Star.